this is John Kohler with DiscountJuicers.com to have another exciting episode for you. And what we're doing is we're coming at you from the Natural Products Expo West 2014 here at the Trivest booth, and I'll be doing a demonstration today using the Slowstar single vertical auger juicer with dual blade system. Now you guys know, and you've seen my juicing videos where I like to use the Slowstar for juicing, but many of you guys don't know that it does more than just juice. I use it to, grind up my cabbage to make my own sauerkraut in my home instead of buying packaged and bottled stuff. And I want you guys to learn how to use the Slowstar to the most efficiency and to get the most out of it. And so in the demonstration today, I'll be sharing with everybody here in the audience how to make frozen fruit sorbets and also some delicious, candy bar-like treats made out of simply dried fruits and nuts. So let's go ahead and go to that clip. All right, hello everybody. Today I'll be demonstrating the Slowstar juicer, and as you guys know, one of the healthiest ways to consume, especially your leafy greens as well as other vegetables, in my opinion, is to juice them. The fact of the matter is clear: most Americans simply do not eat enough produce or fresh fruits and fresh vegetables in their diet, and especially the leafy green vegetables are probably one of the most important foods on the planet we should be eating. They're the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet, so they have the most nutrients with the least amount of calories, and some of the nutrients in the different leafy greens may protect you from things like cancer and other things. So that's why I like the juicing, because it's really difficult to sit down and eat your greens. The average American eats, I think, a quarter pound of kale greens in an entire year. Just 2 days ago, I picked 1 pound of collard greens out of my garden, put it through the juicer, and made a nice cup of juice along with other ingredients such as celery, apples, and lemon. And I drank a juice that's nutrient packed, that's very low in calories, so I could, maintain my energy levels, have a great level of health, and also, keep the weight off me. And that's the real power of the juicer. It really allows you to concentrate these fruits and vegetables and get them into you, because people are not eating them in a fun, exciting way. What many people don't know is that besides just juicing and allowing you to get more fruits and vegetables in you, the juicers will also allow you to do other tasks, such as the Slowstar juicer we're going to use today. We're not actually going to set up to juice like we are now. We're actually going to take off this attachment here, which is the juicing attachment, and it just very simply and easily comes off. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the mincing attachment on. Now, how the juicing attachment works, it separates the fiber from the juice, and it's the juice of the fiber that feeds you, is what I learned from Jay Kordich, formerly known as the Juice Man, who's also speaking here at the event. But what this product does right here, this attachment, it literally just grinds up everything for you. So, for example, you could make baby foods or nut butters with this attachment. And I'm not going to do anything like that. What I'm going to do today instead is I'm going to make something that's really good. It's a nice, healthy dessert or treat to eat that consists of nothing more than more plant foods. I advocate a plant-based diet, and some of the funnest plant foods to eat are right here. These are the dates. So these are a fruit that is grown on a tree, and then we're going to combine that with the nuts. So if many people know here, the Laura bar, that's very popular in the health food industry. This is how you can make your own Laura bars for significantly less money. People don't understand the Laura bars are like 1 ounce, and for 1 ounce, depending on where you buy them, they could cost $1 to $1.50. That's like $16 a pound, right? Dates are like, I don't know, a couple bucks a pound. You could get any different kind of nut for, maybe $5 a pound. Combine them in the Slowstar juicer with mincing attachment and make your own Laura bars. And so you can use any dried fruits and any nuts. So we could use raisins, we could use, prunes, we could use dried apricots. I mean, whatever you got. I happen to like dates because they're really sweet and they taste really good. The most important thing you're going to need to remember is you need to make sure you use pitted fruits. So we got pitted dates here today. And what we're going to do is we're really just going to turn this machine on. We're just literally going to take a nut and a date, drop a nut and a date in. So now we're going to do the walnuts. We're doing walnut and date right here. What the machine is going to do, it's going to grind up the walnut, grind up the date. It's going to actually mix them together. And as you guys can see, it's coming out. We're probably going to want to put a few more dates in to get it nice and sticky. So it's going to stick together instead of being more of a crumble. And we're just alternating feeding them, and it's going to mix up and have a nice, delicious snack. You know what? I advocate a whole foods diet, so it's really good to use whole foods in this way, ground up so that you could do less chewing. It also is creating more surface area for the nuts, so you're actually going to get a better digestion on it. And say we have walnuts today, so we're using walnuts, but say you want to switch it up and you want to use some pistachios. I like pistachios because they're green. I always encourage you guys to rotate the foods you're eating because every different food has a whole spectrum of different nutrients in there. This is really simple and easy to do. Maybe some of you guys like almonds more. We could just put almonds in the mix. And you could take these guys out. You could form them into little balls or, you know, whatever you'd like. And have a nice, delicious treat. Another one of the ways I like to use this attachment is besides just processing nuts and dried fruits is I've used it to make salsa. So you can just take all the salsa ingredients, tomatoes, cilantro, onions, just put it all through here. It'll mash it all up for you so you don't got to sit there with a knife and cut everything up. Another thing I really like to do with this attachment is make fresh sauerkraut at home. So I take cabbage, I just cut up the cabbage, put it through here, it mashes it all up, it comes out, and then I could just ferment that in its own container. And you could use salt. Salt's actually optional for the fermentation process. And I make my own sauerkraut at home. We're going to go ahead and send samples around for you guys of this delicious mixture here, these nice snacks. And now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a fun dessert. So I know many of you guys may want to be trying to lose weight and eat healthier. But one of the things everybody loves, I mean, even me as a kid, we went to Baskin Robbins 31 Flavors. And, John Robbins wrote a really good book that I recommend everybody read. But besides that, we all love ice cream. But ice cream, is high in fat. Also has a lot of extra additives these days, monodiglycerides and preservatives. Corn syrup, which is GMO. I encourage, once again, a plant-based diet. And what you could do with the Slowstar juicer, once again, using the same mincing attachment. We're going to go ahead and put this mincing attachment on. And we're going to go ahead and put the auger on there. Once again, very simple and very easy. When you're done using this, there's only 3 parts to clean. We're going to take some frozen fruit. So this is 100% frozen fruit. It's ripe bananas that have been peeled and then frozen. And we're just going to drop them into the machine with some blueberries to make a frozen banana blueberry dessert. So we're just going to put a little bit of banana, a little bit of blueberries, and keep alternate feeding the bananas and the blueberries. And as you guys can see, the bananas, they really turn into looking like ice cream or frozen yogurt style consistency. I like to always add berries to whatever I'm eating because they are packed full of antioxidants. Also, they give it a nice flavor. And if you don't have bananas, that's fine. You could use any frozen fruit. So Trader Joe's locally has frozen mangoes, frozen pineapple. You could use literally any frozen fruit to create a delicious frozen fruit sorbet with 100% fruit, nothing added. You don't need to add anything. In addition, later you could then top it with some of the different, nuts or dried fruits, or even some of the yummy date nut balls that I made earlier. And this is really super simple, super easy. So this is yet another way you can get more fruits and vegetables in you with the Slowstar machine. Once again, you could get your vegetables in you by juicing them with the Slowstar in the days, and then at night you can make some nice, delicious frozen fruit desserts, as well as some date or dried fruit and nut snacks during the day to keep you satisfied on a healthy plant-based diet. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed or are enjoying the date nut treats. You guys like it? Pretty good? Well, we got the frozen fruit sorbet or ice cream coming up for you next, and save some of your date and nut treats to go with the ice cream, then it makes it even that much better. So hope you guys out there in YouTube land enjoyed this demonstration, learning how to make nice snacks, right? Dried fruits and nut snacks. I like to use dates as one of my primary nuts, and maybe even like walnuts or macadamia nuts actually come out really good. And then also learned how to make the frozen sorbets, great for desserts, you know, so that you can eat healthier, and that's what the Tribest products are all about. It makes healthy living easy. I definitely like the Slowstar for making all those fresh vegetable juices in the day and having some delicious snacks in the evening. Once again, my name is John Kohler with DiscountJuicers.com. Be sure to visit DiscountJuicers.com/YouTube for special promotional offers for our YouTube visitors. All right, this is John Kohler with DiscountJuicers.com. Today we have another exciting episode for you, and we're going to make one of my all-time favorite recipes using two of my all-time favorite foods in the whole wide world. I know that's saying a lot,